Hey guys, Greg here. Day 7, just finished. Or day 6, 7, holy shit. Time flies. I think it's day 7, it's like way too much. Update on the open wounds Barb. I completed the needle. So I got the Zod and I got a bunch of open wound jewels with minus requirements, some random damage on it. Damage is looking a bit better on the front end with 2 to 6k. When I'm all buffed up, it goes up to 8k about on the top end. Switch the gloves to soul drainers. I had the Drax before. This solves my mana leech issue, and it also the minus 10 fizz res is really good as well. So switch to soul drainers. I switched my I think I had a string of ears to a Dungo, since I have enough leech with the Bolcatos and the soul drainer to sustain pretty easily. I was able to get a nice Annie and a nice slam on it with the res, so my res are a little bit more easy to reach now. I switched my boots. I had some res boots before, so I got a nice pair of Gore Riders. Even the 15 fire res could be switched out. Other ring is Raven Frost, that didn't change. The armor didn't change. Could switch the jewel at some point. They're not the best, but they're doing a fine job. And same thing for the Demon Horns. No change on that. Can probably remove the tolls and everything like that. I just need to find some more open wound jewels. But thing is, I might just switch out to a Halberds at some point. Found that one, slammed the PDR on it. I would like a 3 open socket or a +1. I think would be more fun if you want to make the damage bigger. But the damage is still pretty good already, so having a more defensive option, the FHR is really nice because I don't have that much. I switch a couple of my mastery charms to FHR just to counter those minus FHR maps. And I've been speedrunning some maps, some T1s and some T2s with the psych ward for the Cycloping Roar for the fast and run walk, and the MF I put in. Makes a big difference, actually. Still haven't respected because I still need to figure out what kind of jewels I'm going to be putting in there to finalize the strength requirements. I can lower my dex now since I got some minus 30 rec on this weapon now, 74 dex only. Still has ITD, so it doesn't really matter your attack rating, and this minus 50 monster defense per hit is really good against bosses. I'll shred their defense and then I'll be able to hit them all the time afterwards. So that's it. I've been grinding mostly in, well, half in group and half solo, and the exp in solo mapping is really bad now. It's like on juice map I get 0.6% at 97, so I don't know if I'm gonna be hitting 99 anytime soon, but we'll be pushing tomorrow. We'll get some nice maps lined up for tomorrow's group. Yeah. So I think nothing changed on the Merc. Yeah, still Reaper's Toll, Templar's Might. I think I had that last time around. Just regular stuff. Might make a Pride at some point if I really want to push the damage, but it's not really necessary. Can do a quick map. I'll dig out something out of this pool. That's not bad. Wow, when I reload. Okay, I'll save that for tomorrow. I'll try this one then. 174 density. Alright. I'll attach my attach my my armory in the description if you guys want to see it. Follow the progression along a little bit. Here's map, and about this map I run it a lot. It's pretty good. It runs about 10 minutes per map, let's say, because your AoE is not, it's not the best. Don't worry about the leftovers, I'll come back. I'm just hugging the wall and coming back around afterwards. Be able to clean that up. So on the DPS meter, I don't think the open wounds damage is accounted for. I think I would be doing more damage, but I am not sure. So as someone requested in the last video, I moved my face a little bit away from my health pool so you guys can see. It's not moving that much in those maps with demons and things that you can leech off of. You're not extremely tanky because you don't have that much PDR, you don't have that much max resistance, but keeping just being very mobile and moving around should keep you alive and well. Let's do wisdom event there. Veil might be a bit hard, but see, I'm gonna be having a hard time eating it at first, but after a little while, these defenses are being dropped by soul drainers quite often now. And getting the Gore Riders also gives me a little bit of crushing blow, which is helpful as well. I have no clues if this build can do bosses. It's a bit hard to sacrifice gear slots for max res and stuff like that because all your damage is linked to jewels and a fairly small let's say pool of items that gives open wounds, which are not super defensive. They're super defensive. We might try once we won't try it now because I cannot really afford to lose XP if I die, so yeah, this map is not really well tailored to the build. It's a bit too open, but it's not too bad. And the density is really high. I think it's 174 on this one, so it takes me a little bit longer. Boss DPS is not that bad. So as you can see, hitting him almost all the time now because of the soul drainers. It's like a really good switch from the Drax. I think the soul drainers are probably superior in the end. Solves your mana leech. If you like not going for XP and just grinding T1s and T2s, it's really fun. You don't have to do as much once-overs like I'm doing, like going back and forth. You just go straight down, kill as much shit as you want, and then just move to the next map. Also lacking a little bit of open zones damage. When I'm gonna respec, I think I'm gonna move a little bit away from the whirlwind and move into battle command. Get +2 skills from the battle command. Because right now I'm just at 1. Gaining +2 damage will be about 300 more open wound damage. I should have shared that at the beginning of the video, but I'm at 6100 open wound damage. There we go. Some video luck to end the map. that's it. Let's pick up some stuff. Markers, keep that. So yeah, that's it. If you like the video, leave a comment. Let me know if you tried it. And it's probably gonna be the last video for this build. Maybe if I do some Uber attempts at some point, but as far as the build itself and the items and everything like that, I think it's pretty clear. You could switch that weapon to something else. Yeah, but I find it's really good now with the 6 open sockets, and they're fairly common now with the socket slam being more being easier to get this season. So pick yourself a nice needle and fucking spin her up. So thank you everyone. See you next time.